Okay, so here in the country I'm born in, we use a 14 wire, which is rated for 15 amps for your lighting circuits. So I'm going to hook this one up. Kind of hard to staple on plywood that's bouncy, so just do the best you can. Well, I'm not going to fuss with it. I'm just going to leave it like that until I can put a block of wood behind there. I'll have to put a block of wood behind there off camera and finish that one. I'll use this for tails hooking up the outlets. And since I lost that knife, I'll just do it this way again. That knife was junk, so it went right in the trash. So I'm going to pull my jacket bag here. Make sure I have enough wire to work with inside the box, which I do. I'm going to get all my insulation off of there, get it all nice and clean, get all the debris off of it. Okay, so we got our roll mix connector in there. So we'll bring our one wire over, and over to this corner here, push it down, bring it up, and we'll bend it right there. I'm going to have to push that jacket up a little bit more. It's supposed to come in the box about a quarter of an inch. Okay, now we can bring our white wire, bend it down into this corner here, bring it up, and I'll bend it over right here. Okay, now we're ready to shape our black wires up to the breaker, so we'll bring that one over, get it down into this corner here, bring it up, bring it over, and we'll cut it about right here. Again, this is the kind of breaker we have to put the wire around the screw, so we're going to, my left hand, turn it off. This is a 15 amp breaker, and it's going on a 14 gauge wire, and it's just for lighting. So I'll close the loop around that screw there. Make sure my insulation's not getting under the terminal there. Okay. Nice and tight. Now we can push this breaker into the box. And we'll shape that black wire in. We got to push it down in the corner here. Bring it back over here.
Almost done.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And there. And that's how we hook the wires into the breaker box. Okay. Okay, so I'll get the first two here. I'll get the insulation even here at the bottom. Get the first two started. Bring my third wire in. I'll clip them off so they're all even. And then I'll put the wire nut on. Here in the country I'm born in, black is live, white is neutral, and the bare or the green is the ground. First two started. Insulation even here at the bottom. I'll bring the third one in. Insulation even at the bottom there. Twist them all together so nice and tight. Cut it off so it's even. I see all three wires even at the bottom. So I got a nice twist there. And I'll just look and make sure my insulation is all up inside those wire nuts, which it is. I'll push them all up into the box. Close the screws we're not going to use. I'm just closing the screws there we're not going to be using. So we'll hook our ground wire up. Close the loop around the screw. Now we'll strip our white wire, 14 gauge hole, loop the wire the direction that the screw turns. I'll make my loop a little bit bigger. use the 14 hole. Okay, so I'll fold the black and the white down this way and back up this way, and I'll keep the ground going towards the top of the box, and I'll screw that in off camera. Okay, and we'll get a staple in here. Okay, on this one I'll show you how to do the stab block. I don't like doing this, but I'll do one this way just to show you how they do it, how it's meant to be done. Losing that lousy knife was pretty terrible. I had a little misfortune here. I cut this wire a little bit short, so that's why I'm going to do the stab block on this. But it's only for a light, and there's not going to be a big draw on it. So I'll just turn in the screws that I'm not going to be using. Okay, like we usually do, there's no pressure stab block for the ground wire, so we'll put the ground wire around the green screw like we normally do. And get the loop nice and closed. And we'll tighten our screw up. Okay, so we'll strip our wires long enough to go into that little pressure lock in the back. Use our 14 hole. Pull the insulation off, make sure our wire is straight. Same with the white wire. Okay, so we will put the white wire over here with the silver screw. So the hole is right here, so I make sure the wire goes straight into that hole. Goes in, feel the lock, make sure the insulation gets straight into the hole. We'll turn it this way and we'll do the black wire. Get the black one in. Oops, it's not straight on the end there, so I'm going to straighten that. That way it should be nice and straight, because you want to make sure it's good and straight so you get a good pressure lock. Get it lined up with the hole. I feel the grab there, and I'll push it in. And you can see the insulation is butted up to the back of the outlet there. And we'll just screw this into the box. I'll finish doing the screws off camera because I don't want to use up all my SD card. The reason I'm putting these outlets up really high is the homeowner is very tall, and I don't want him, he doesn't want to be hitting his head on the outlets, so we have to put them up higher for him. It's a bummer losing that knife falling apart, because I really liked it for this. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I just want to make sure everything is all safe and done right. That's why I use my side cutters here, so I get everything all nice and clean up there. Okay. So we'll start with our ground wires here, like we normally do. Okay, I gotta get the insulation even here at the bottom. I'll bring the third wire in, the insulation even at the top, and I'll just twist them in so they're nice and even. Cut the end off so they're all even. Oh, I didn't want the red one. Okay, I got a nice even twist. All my insulation's even at the top, and my copper wires are even at the bottom. Now, the way he's going to put the covers on these is he's going to buy the covers you can trim down so that the outlet is covered. If wiring is not done right and things don't pass inspection, if there's ever a fire, the insurance might not pay. So that's why I do things right, so that the insurance will pay if they have a problem in the house. And we have it inspected also. But I do it up to code in the first place. Okay, I'll have my ground wire a little bit shorter here so that I'll put the light on the silver screw. I'll put all the screws in, screw them into the box off camera, then that way I'll save room on my SD card. Yeah, I stripped that a little long, so I'll clip that a little shorter. Turn it around. Close my loop. Okay, now I'm going to pull that wire back so that the whole loop is under the screw head. And that's how I want it, like that. Now we'll do the black wire. When I was like 1.5 years old or so, I knew the black went on the brass screw and the white went on the silver screw, and the outlet was 120 volts. Okay, I stripped that one a little long, so I'll clip it some. Okay, and then just pull this back a little bit, get that insulation up away from this, under the screw head there. That's how it should look right there. So I'll fold these wires into the box the way I want them to go in. And I'll fold the black and the whites back this way, and the ground I'll fold staying away, and I'll screw that in off camera.